Hello people, TF32 here again, and yes, this is really hard to believe that it's been 1 year since I've even started doing these reviews. April 21st, 2011 was the first day that I ever started doing these reviews, and at the beginning I didn't really get as many views, but later I certainly got maybe not a ton, but enough to get me impressed. And I honestly didn't think I'd get that many viewers in that short time period, especially with my Finding Nemo review. I got 20 views in just 3 days, and I wasn't expecting that. An average video would probably maybe no more than 5 views in 3 days. But I never actually expected that I could get that many. And I'm not as popular as people such as the Angry Video Game Nerd, Rome Mithril, Irate Gamer, Smosh, so many people that are really popular on YouTube. I'll probably never get as popular as they did, but man, I'm glad to hear that I've been doing a really good job at my, well, job. And I have a lot of fun making these videos, and sometimes it could be a bit difficult to find the time to even make the videos. But now that I have all this equipment, I now have a screen recorder, and I now have separate scenes, unlike my first 6 reviews. That makes my videos a lot easier, and I'd like to thank all of my viewers who really liked my videos, and especially those such as BG Taylor Gang 23 who changed their bad comments, or KJ Celtics fan, whatever his name is. But anyway, on to the video. Hello people, TF32 here again. And yes, my 1-year anniversary must have at least one trouble. Why am I doing this? Dear God, why am I doing this? Okay, I think we've held it off long enough. As mentioned, my Finding Nemo review, which was the last episode I posted, it's time to review this nightmare, Crash Nitro Kart for the PlayStation 2. And in my opinion, I think it is one of the hardest games that I happen to own. And really the gameplay isn't all that bad. It's actually pretty easy. It's just how hard it is to unlock anything. But I'll explain it along the way, so enjoy the video. It has been quite a while since I've said this, but as always, let's pop this shit fucker in and give it a go. A bit of trouble there, but oh. So yeah, I am not looking forward to this. And yes, as a kid I thought it was difficult to learn how to unlock anything. And today, I think it's very difficult. Now, unlike my THQ reviews, this one is actually sustained to the same. So, Vivendi Universal Games, that's defunct now. Softtek. And whoa, oh my god, Intrinsic Alchemy. Alright.
Universal Interactive presents a turbocharged extravaganza by Vicarious Visions.
And Vicarious Visions.
Brace yourself for Crash Nitro Kart!
Alright, now let's look at the intro. It's a bit long, too. So sit tight and listen.
That's a joke. Well, I've heard you can lose a lot of weight on it. But you can't keep it off. Just eat less and exercise more. Something's wrong. That's not sunlight.
And sorry for any flickering. It's somebody, but it's not Cortex. For those who follow the series. After all, the Cortexes will be captured too. Just looky here.
How can I defeat those pesky bandicoots? And conquer the world, of course. Bandicoots! I can squash bandicoots. Yes, I know you can, Tiny. But you failed so many times. Tiny, go see if Dr. Engine requires assistance.
Dr. Engine. Oh, I get it, Dr. Engine. He's half human, half robot.
What did you break now?
Let me see here. I actually find it pretty sad. But anyway, here they are getting captured. And there they go. And whoa, a stadium in the asteroid belt. What could we have here? Wow, a face with a V in the asteroid belt. Never knew that existed. But this is a video game, so anything can happen. And for those of you wondering, Tiny is actually an evil clone of Crash.
What have you done, you miserable marsupial? I am Emperor Velo the 27th, ruler of this galaxy.
Oh wait, that's Crunch. Tiny was just made solely to kill him. And that guy's name is Velo.
Your racing prowess has reached my glorious empire.
Now, believe it or not, these guys over here, they're each divided into two teams.
And I hope you put on a good show. Especially since winning the circuit will win your freedom. And if for some reason you refuse to race, your Earth will be destroyed. But I don't think it will come to that. Do you accept my challenge?
Well, yeah, we'd have to say yes if we want to go back home and live our lives, right? Because Earth will be destroyed. And, yeah. I really do not want this video to be up to 20 minutes. And the problem I have with this game is that there are a bunch of gems lying around, and no, they are gems, and you actually have to collect you have to collect all the gems of one color, and there are several of them in order to unlock a character. And there are several characters that you can unlock, but however, even though you have not unlocked that character, it'll actually appear as one of the computer characters. Which is kind of cheap. Compared to Mario Kart, none of that shit happens. The unlocked character never appears in a race as a computer character until you have unlocked them. And a great demo mode. Now, unlike Mario Kart, you actually select your track before you select your character. Now, some other games do this, such as Motor Racer. That will be a later review. And so anyway, I'm going to select Electron Avenue only because there is quite a coincidence between this track and Mario Kart Wii. I'll show you in a bit. And as you can see here, there are eight characters that you start off with. Crash, Coco, Crunch, they're the Bandicoots. Cortex, Dr. Engine, Tiny Tiger, Entrance, and Nitrous Oxide. Nitrous Oxide, I just realized that now. And there are also 8 unlockable characters. And much of those characters unlock as you play the game, which is pretty annoying, and it makes you jealous to think, where did I see those characters? You can't play as them until you complete adventure mode in such a way. And since this is a Crash Bandicoot style game, I'm going to play as Crash Bandicoot. He's an average character. Now I had to skip the loading time because it takes longer than you can imagine. And the controls are pretty basic. And the similarity will come pretty soon. And there's a boost button. Now doesn't this look familiar? Doesn't this kind of look like Toad's Factory? I say so. Want me to show for yourself? Well, take a look. Pretty damn familiar, isn't it? However, these ones actually change at complete random, and they actually go in different directions. But it is pretty similar, I must say. That is such an interesting coincidence, I must say. In this game, however, the conveyor belts actually are controlled by a switch that players can activate by hitting a block. And, not to mention, one of the conveyor belts actually turns off, depending on which one's activated. However, this game actually came before. This game was made in 2003, and Mario Kart Wii was made in 2008. Now, I forget. Oh, it's Circle. It's been a while since I've played this game, so I forget what the controls were. And there's actually a boost button, and I don't really like the drifting control in this game. That turn right there, that's a turn that I always have a bunch of trouble with. And good lord, I hate those missiles. And many of these, well, I wouldn't want to say these rip off Mario Kart, but they have to be items that have their own purposes, right? Like right here, here's the switch that activates it. And this one actually gives you quite a bit of a boost. Ugh. I keep forgetting it's Circle. I'm much more used to the Wii, and I am an expert at that game. And what the? I wish I knew how that happened. So, I don't really know whether this is a good game or a bad game, but for those of you who don't really feel like trying out this game, there are also some alternatives such as Crash Bandicoot Nitro Kart 2 and Crash Nitro Kart 3D. But those are kinda my versions of it. I played the 3D version and it was on iPod Touch and the graphics were bad. I still don't know about Crash Bandicoot Nitro Kart 2, but I don't really care. But anyway, back to this. The difficulty of the races themselves really aren't that bad. I had a little bit of trouble, but that was probably because it has been a while since I've last played this game, and the control can be a little awkward compared to Mario Kart on the Wii and many of the other Mario Kart games. And, well, I would also say this is pretty hard because the only thing I've ever unlocked in this game was story mode videos, like the next part of the story kind of thing. That is the only related thing that I've ever unlocked in this whole game. I wish there were an easier way to unlock all this stuff. I really wish. But anyway, this was a great way to kick off the first year of the Fredster32's reviews, or TF32's reviews, as it's called now. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed a great first year of my shows, and I'll see you next week.